My name is William Aite, popularly known as Deacon Black. So I remember joining Victory Bible Church Love Sanctuary from 2012, but prior to that, I have been visiting from campus. But I formally took the decision to join the church in 2012. And I remember after school, I had gone to Accra and I was there, and Silas, through whom I got to join the church, called me that Daddy wants to start a company, and they've told Daddy about me, that I'm very good. So they felt they want to tell me if I would like to take the offer and come to Takoradi. And honestly, I have to say, when they told me, I was so happy, Salas and McAfee, because I want a change in environment. So I wanted to leave Accra. So I took the opportunity to come to Takoradi and then join the company that was then starting, which was by name Web Market. So we went to internet service. So I can say that from 2012 till now, I have been a committed member of Love Sanctuary. What made me enjoy church much then was the praises and worship then. I remember Mrs. Lomote with her high energy on stage, and when we were done with service, she would come around and interact with me. I didn't feel left out because I felt she was there when I wasn't even willing to come to church. She would call and check up on me. So I felt, oh, let me go to church, and through that I got to stay. One thing that stands out for me in Love Sanctuary is Daddy. Somebody that I didn't know from anywhere. It was through recommendation that I got to know him, and sitting under his ministry, he was impacting me, directing me, teaching me what to do in terms of business and all that. I must say I am who I am today because of Daddy, because through Web Market, there was this senior in secondary school that I have not seen for a very long time, but he also came around through the company to come and work. So whilst we were working, I remember in October, he mentioned to me that there's this scholarship in India that I could try. Honestly, I had completed school and I wanted to continue, but I didn't know how to further my education because Daddy had passed away. I was left with Mom, and I think she's done enough to get me to the Polytechnic. So I was sort of thinking of how to, go to the university to do my first degree. And so when this senior friend from the secondary school mentioned to me about this scholarship, I was so excited. But when the time came for me to apply in January, the excitement has left. And so I remember I had a dream that I should apply to this scholarship, and I spoke to Pastor Ado about it. Then I was living with Pastor Ado, and so he said, I know the excitement has left, but just give it a try. And I gave it my best. I have to be honest, I'm not a very brilliant student, but competing with people from the whole of Ghana for one scholarship slot, it took grace. By the grace of God, I got the opportunity. I won the scholarship and went to India to do my first degree. Even in the first vacation, there were a lot of us in India. Not everybody got the opportunity to even visit during vacation, but I remember that he called me that, Charlie, you have to come home. I'll get you a ticket. And Daddy bought me a ticket, a round trip. I came to Ghana, and I came to enjoy some fufu because then I was missing fufu. In India, I was eating a lot of foreign food that I didn't enjoy, but by the grace of God, Daddy sent me a ticket to come back to Ghana, and I must say he has been a blessing to me from the day I met him up till now. If there is anything that stands out in Love Sanctuary for me, it is Daddy and Pastor Ado. This and many other reasons makes me feel very belonged and very much involved with Love Sanctuary. So I remember when I came for vacation, Daddy said to me, you have to settle down. And I said, oh, I'm not ready. But then I have not seen anybody. I have not seen anybody. But there was one Sunday afternoon, the youth were involved in a program at church. So at the back, I remember very well, he said, Black, I've told you, you have to get somebody before you go back to India. Then Jessica was the MC for that afternoon's program. And Daddy jokingly said, but you, Jessica is there. And we all laughed. We all laughed about it, and we went away. I went back to India, and one morning I woke up and Jessica was all on my mind, and I knew that the Spirit of God was talking to me. I know how God speaks to me, and so I spoke to Daddy about it, and then he said, you are my son, she's my daughter. If you feel something for her, go ahead and be friends and see if it will work out. And fortunately, I did as he said, and I must say I married my wife in Love Sanctuary. So on the occasion of our 13th anniversary, I want to say to all Love Sanctuary members, Daddy always says that connect, and once you connect and you connect well, your life will change for the better. So on this note, I'm asking every Love Sanctuary member to connect and connect well, and also say official part to every one of us that a year by this time will go from strength to strength and from glory to glory. See you next year. Bye bye.